As your kids head back to school, it also means back to homework. But there's been a new study that says that kids might be getting too much of it, enough to cause behavioral and even health problems. Dang News' Stacey Carrasco shows us how the academic stress is hitting kids much earlier in life. They are generation stress.
I have so much homework. Whenever I finish a project, there's another one. I'm so stressed!
These Windermere students overwhelmed and anxiety-ridden from hours of homework and high demands to get good grades and ultimately get into college. This school stress felt now more than ever and earlier among students. 14-year-old freshman Barbara already feeling the heavy burden.
Your heart starts beating fast, your hands get clammy, and you just don't know if you can finish it in time.
Kelly says for students and teens who aren't able to manage their stress while in school, it can lead to other stress-related illnesses. In the news, from Stacey Carrasco, Dang News. Yes, and we're also joined here with digital correspondent Kelly Brooks, who will talk more about this important issue. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning.
You know, I have friends whose kids are in kindergarten, and they have a backpack that's too heavy to even carry. And you say that there's this 10-minute rule or a study that you looked into. And it's basically 10 minutes per grade. That's appropriate according to the National Education Association of how much homework kids should have. So how much of a difference is there in terms of the amount of homework that kids are actually receiving?
Yes, exactly. So, it's a rule that says that there should only be an increase of 10 minutes of homework time per grade starting from grade 1. So, take a look at what this study found. It found that first graders were reported doing 28 minutes of homework a night, which is nearly 3 times the amount that they're supposed to be receiving. For second graders, it was about 29 minutes, when they're supposed to only be doing around 20 minutes. And as for kindergarteners, who are recommended to have no homework, while they are getting about 25 minutes of homework a night. This has a lot of parents worried that their kids are getting too much homework.
Well, in this study, they did not only find out that too much homework can cause behavioral problems, but possibly even some health problems. Now, can we talk more about what the actual effects are on these kids?
Yes, well, in this study in particular, they looked at stress on the kids as well as stress on their families. Some parents may not feel too confident in their ability to help their children with homework, and the less confident they felt, the more stress that builds up in the household. So that's causing self-confidence issues, and then you have bigger problems as the kids get older, such as sleep loss and other issues. So an issue such as too much homework can definitely grow into bigger problems in the future.
Well, they do say let kids be kids, don't they, Kelly?
Yes.
Well, thanks so much for being with us, and you take care.
Well, thank you for having me.